Welcome back. After completing the Google Ads conversion tracking in Google Tag Manager, the next thing I want to do is to confirm whether the tracking is working properly or not. So in this video, I will go ahead and perform a conversion action on my website, and I will see whether the tracking will be able to capture the conversion or not. So in my Google Tag Manager, I will go ahead and click on Preview. So after clicking on Preview, Google will prepare this Tag Manager so that we'll be able to track whatever action that is happening on the website, and I will be able to see everything live and direct. Remember, the website is erudite.ng/game, and the action I wanted to track is every order that is completed on the website, which is order received. I am tracking this on WooCommerce website, so I want to go ahead and click on Start. So after clicking on Start, Google will go ahead and open the website on a new tab, and I can proceed with the next step. So I will click on Fund Wallet. So after clicking on Fund Wallet, I want to go ahead and make an actual purchase on this website. If I go back to the previous tab, you will see that everything I'm doing on this particular website is being tracked on my Google Tag Manager. And as you can see here, I'm currently at a shop page, which is this page you are seeing on my screen. So you can see tags that are not fired on this particular page is the Google Ads tag. That is the only tag I have in my Google Tag Manager. So I want to go ahead and make a purchase on the website and see whether Google Tag Manager will track the action or not. I click on this and I will proceed to the next step. So I want to add it to the cart, then I want to proceed to checkout. You can see we are currently at the checkout page, and at the checkout page this tag is not fired. If you go back to the cart page, this tag is not fired. If you go back to fund your account, this tag is not fired. So let's proceed. Now we are at the checkout page. So I want to fill the information. The information is already there. I will just proceed and make payment on this website. So I click on place order. Now after clicking on place order, I am at this particular page, order pay. Now I want to do something. I want to copy this URL and I will save it in my notepad. Here I want to enter my card information. I entered my card information. I want to click on pay 1000 naira. So I have to go ahead and authorize this payment. Now while I'm doing that, let me quickly show you that the tag is still not fired on the checkout page. You see, checkout, order pay, this and that. The tag is not fired. So let's continue and make the payment. I want to get SMS OTP. So it will be sent to my phone and I will enter it. So the OTP has been sent to my phone. So let me enter it. That is the OTP. Now I'll wait for the payment processor to process the payment and see the next thing. So as you can see, the payment is successful. Now my website is being redirected to the order received page, and this is the order received page, and this is where I will be able to see that I have completed the payment. On WooCommerce you will see your purchase information on this particular page, and that is the URL here, order received, and the order ID and some other things. So for every purchase you make on WooCommerce website, order received page is your thank you page, or is the page that confirms that your payment has been completed. So I'll go back to my Google Tag Manager and see what happened at this particular page. So order received page, you can see checkout, order received, and you see this tag fired on this particular page. Let me highlight it so that you can see this tag fired on this page. So you can see now that our conversion tracking is working properly. If you go back to the previous page, which is order pay, that means when you are about to make payment for the product, the tag is not fired. So the tag will only fire when you arrive at the order received page, and that is, you can see now conversion has been recorded, and this will be transferred to your Google Ads account and it will be recorded as conversion. This is how you can go ahead and verify whether your conversion tracking is working properly or not. Now what I want to do is I want to delete the other part of the URL and reload the order received page and see whether Google Tag Manager will also fire this conversion tracking. If it does, then there's one more thing I need to do in my Google Tag Manager to prevent this from giving false tracking. So I'll go back now and I want to reload this page. So I click on this and I will see what happens. So this page has loaded and you can see now here the tag fired. So to confirm whether the tag will be fired when I open this particular page, I want to use another browser and see what happens. So this page actually loaded on another browser, which means that if anyone goes to that particular page even without making any purchase, this tag will be fired. So we don't want that one to happen. So we want to set up some rules that will help Google to identify what should be considered as conversion. So let's go back to the Google Tag Manager. Now I want to go back to the trigger. So from the trigger, I set the trigger to track order received page. So I want to set up some information there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this particular order received page. Then what I'm saying here is that this trigger should fire when the URL contains order received. And also what I want to do now is I want to use a referral URL, and this is gonna tell Google that unless the referral is this particular URL, do not count anything that happened on that particular order received page as conversion. So now I want to say the referral contains order pay. Then I want to enter that. Now I will save this. So what I've just configured now is that Google should track conversion on order received page. However, it must take note that the person arrived on order pay, and after completing the payment he arrived on order received. So now let's go ahead and see if we'll be able to open the order pay. So let's click on this and copy the URL to include the order pay. So on this browser I want to go ahead and see if I will be able to load the order pay. So I'm waiting for the page to load, and you can see I am unable to go to the order pay page because I don't have any product in my cart. So now it shows that you cannot arrive on the order page except you have added the product to the cart. And because of that, we want to tell Google that only conversion that originated from the referral that has order page in the URL should be counted as conversion. If you do that, Google will not count any conversion for people who arrive on order received page without coming from the order pay URL. So if I come directly like order received, then you can see the page will load. However, if I do not specify that Google should consider referral that has order pay in their URL, this will be tracked as conversion. Now because I have configured that only people who come from order pay should be counted as conversion, that will solve the problem of false conversion tracking. I believe you've learned something in this video. If you have questions or you are confused at any point, feel free to ask me and I will address your question. Thanks again and bye for now.